Welcome to That's Good Sports here on YouTube, I guess. I'm Brandon Perna. Apparently, Walmart wants to buy my Denver Broncos, and yes, I am diametrically opposed to that idea. I'd rather Monsanto buy the damn team. If they can genetically modify a tomato, imagine how strong they can make Russell Wilson forever. I'll do my best to decipher this crazy Tom Brady and Miami Dolphins story. And in really tragic news, Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins was killed over the weekend after getting hit by a truck on a Florida highway. Apparently, paid members of the media don't know how to be respectful when someone dies. So we'll talk about all of that today on That's Good Sports. Did you get that you were supposed to subscribe by my sexy stare into your eyes? No? That's okay. Today's episode is sponsored by Blue Block's Blue Light Glasses, the only blue light blocking glasses I use. Get out of here, blue light, you devil. Everyone thinks the devil is red. Wrong, it's blue, and it can make your eyes red. Now, I told you that I use these glasses to protect my eyes during my hours and hours and hours of computer screen staring. But I also started using them before I went to bed. They say you should turn off your screen an hour before you go to sleep. And do what? Read a book like a square? No. I'm gonna stare at my phone in bed for at least an hour, and with these bad boys on, I don't have to worry about blue light messing with my circadian rhythm. So go to blueblocks.com/thatsgoodsports and use the coupon code That'sGoodSports at checkout to get 20% off. Blue Block ships worldwide and has glasses available in prescription and non-prescriptions with easy exchanges and returns for your convenience. That's BLUBLOX.com/that'sgoodsports, or just click the link below and make sure to use the code That'sGoodSports to get 20% off your order. All right, let's begin with the tragic news of Dwayne Haskins passing. NFL quarterback and former first-round draft pick Dwayne Haskins was hit and killed after being struck by a truck on a freeway in South Florida. There are not many details about the incident, but apparently his car ran out of gas on the way to the airport, which prompted Haskins to leave his vehicle, which ultimately led to his sudden death. Now, I'm not going to pretend to know a lot about Dwayne Haskins, but I think what I did learn over the weekend was how well liked and respected he was by his teammates, and that he brought a positive energy and upbeat attitude with him every day at work, at practice. That was the theme that emerged through many social media posts about Haskins. Now, Adam Schefter received a lot of backlash for a poorly worded tweet breaking the news. Schefter took the opportunity to mention Haskins and his struggles with Washington, and while he did struggle there, it certainly was not relevant to his untimely death. Schefter deleted and reworded the tweet without any allusion to his struggles in DC, but that's the thing on Twitter. Someone's got a screenshot. And when you're Adam Schefter, everyone's got a screenshot. Now, I think this was a case of Schefter trying to be first to break the news and not being thoughtful about his wording. I don't think Schefter is evil. I think he's more like a post-human news cyborg whose thirst to beat Ian Rappaport has turned him into someone who's no longer able to read the room or his own tweets. But for whatever Schefter did wrong, Gil Brandt was way worse. Gil Brandt was not tweeting, he was actually speaking on a radio show, and Brandt's comments came across as heartless and plain nonsensical at times.
But he was a guy that was living to be dead, so to speak. They told him, don't under any circumstances leave school early. You just don't have the work habits. You don't have this. You don't have that. What did he do? Left school early.
Well, he did apologize later. I think Brandt's mistakes were more egregious than Adam Schefter's. He's also 90 fucking years old, and sounds like he's 90 fucking years old. Not to sound ageist, but why are we even talking to 90-year-old men about their thoughts on 20-year-old men coming out of college and their untimely deaths at age 24? Again, not to sound ageist, but he's 90 fucking years old. Here's the moral of the story. No one wins for being the first one to have a take on someone's tragic passing. You need to think carefully about your words and understand that people are hurt and are in the process of grieving. And finally, when I die, if I die, I hope that Adam Schefter's eulogy does not include Brandon Perna, who had the fewest amount of subscribers on Clickbait Sports, found middling success on YouTube, and also once peed his pants in karate class. Rob Walton, the heir to the Walmart fortune, has made a bid above $4 billion to purchase the Denver Broncos. As Mike Kliss described it, if Walton is in, everyone else is out. On one hand, I think it would be great to have an owner with deep pockets, and Rob Walton has a net worth of over $70 fucking billion. On the other hand, people with net worths over $70 billion usually didn't amass that kind of wealth without debasing human society in some form or another. Walmart has two strikes against it in my book. First of all, the great South Park episode. That's a given.
Dad, are you dying?
No, I'm just really tired. I was shopping at Walmart all night.
Matt Stone and Trey Parker have made their feelings known about Walmart, and I do not want to alienate our biggest celebrity fans. Second, this video.
We are Walmart. We are Walmart. Everybody, one more time. We are Walmart. Young man, young girl, welcome to Wally World. You're going to be a cashier someday. Got a smile on your face. You love this.
Holy shit, does this give me the creeps. Then there's the low wages, the part where they killed a bunch of small businesses, are a massive partner with China, but obviously you don't stack 70 bills without breaking a few eggs, am I right? I want an ownership group that's not afraid to spend, but I also don't want an ownership group that's going to make me feel morally compromised. I know that's what we call a catch-22, but maybe that's the inherent hypocrisy of being a sports fan. Also, Walmart is simply a lame-ass brand. It's the bottom rung of retail. I could live with evil if it were respectable or somewhat cool, like Apple or Nike or Oprah. People don't talk about how evil Oprah is.
Everyone back! Get back, I said! Put it down, I said!
Oh, yeah, I guess South Park already covered that too. And congratulations to Scotty Scheffler, who won the Masters, making him the third world champion to attend Highland Park High School, joining Super Bowl champion Matt Stafford and World Series champion Clayton Kershaw. As impressive as that is, it doesn't compare to my high school, which was attended by one Shane Watts, who invented pulling out, which he explained to me in great detail in freshman homeroom. Not an athlete per se, but if true, his contributions to the world are pretty big. And Rob Gronkowski went on Jimmy Kimmel and roasted how cheap the New England Patriots are as an organization.
Sort of stuff happened before where guys know they need one more to hit some performance bonus?
Yes, I've seen it before, actually. Not with the Patriots, though. I mean, they'll probably pull you before you hit that bonus there.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have said that, but you did say it. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Look how scared Gronk was when he realized he accidentally told the truth about New England.
I shouldn't have said that.
No,
That's a man who has been scolded by Bill Belichick one too many times. And also, thanks for the segue, Gronk, because in one of the weirder stories developing, apparently Tom Brady could have been a Dolphins team minority owner and their quarterback if it weren't for the Brian Flores lawsuit. That makes a lot of sense, as the Dolphins were the one team Tom always seemed to struggle to own while in the AFC East. Now, we've been hearing about the Brady to Miami rumors for a while now, including a secret meeting that Stephen Ross allegedly tried to set up between Brady and Brian Flores on a yacht when Brady was set to be a free agent the first time around. The meeting would have taken place outside the legal tampering period, which is why it had to be secret and why it was referenced in the Brian Flores lawsuit. Now we know per Ben Volin and Pro Football Talk that the Dolphins were going to apparently bring in both Tom Brady and, get this, former Saints head coach Sean Payton as a package deal. Apparently Tom and the Dolphins were going to announce the deal as a team owner/player on Super Bowl weekend before Brian Flores blew it all up, which also led Pro Football Talk to speculate that Flores announced his lawsuit the same day Brady retired to screw Stephen Ross out of getting Tom Brady. There's another report that Brady would have also had a front office role with Miami, in addition to playing quarterback and being a minority owner. How fucked up is that chain of command? How many hats does Tom want to wear? Tom would have had his boss, head coach Sean Payton, and then Tom would have been Sean Payton's boss as an executive, but then would have had to answer to himself as boss as team owner. I like to imagine Brady and Sean Payton finishing a film session and it going a little something like this. Sean Payton: "That's why I want you to roll out here, Tom. It opens up the left side of the field and creates space for the tight end. I think we can score this way." Tom Brady: "Thanks, coach. I'll try and work on that this week." Then Tom calls a meeting with Sean Payton, but not as quarterback, as team executive. Tom Brady: "Okay, Sean, it's come to my attention. Tom's not going to want to be rolling out on any plays, ever. So figure something else out. Don't pitch it to him again, or we're gonna have an issue here. Got it?" Then Tom Brady, the executive, calls a meeting with Tom Brady, the owner. Tom Brady: "Hi, Tom. Tom here. I just wanted to let you know, Tom, that Tom is doing a great job." Wait, Tom the quarterback or Tom the executive, which is you in this scenario? Both. Both Toms are amazing, and we love what you're doing as owner, Tom. Thanks. Okay, Tom, how about we get naked and look at ourselves in the mirror while we jerk off in our big office? Ooh, sounds good, Tom. Tom? Yep, Tom. And Tom agree. So I see no problems with Tom having all those roles. But in order for this to have happened, I believe the Bucs would have had to sign off on Tom going to Miami. If that did happen, though, this offseason would have been insane. Had Sean Payton left the Saints to join Brady in Miami, we know Payton was interested in Brady the first time when he had Drew Brees and his decaying skeleton of a body still on his roster. Mike McDaniel wouldn't have gotten the head coaching gig in Miami, and who knows if Tyreek Hill is there right now. Knowing how bizarre the Brady retirement process was, I tend to feel this has some merit, and now everyone is projecting Tom Brady to the Miami Dolphins in 2023. So no pressure on you, Tua. Are we that confident, though, that Tom Brady will never age or slow down? After seeing Tom destroy a phone for no reason, a la Deflategate, in this video ad, I have to say yes. We are that confident. Look at how smooth his body still is. If Brady does end up in Miami, it will be without Sean Payton. If the Dolphins make it out of the Brian Flores lawsuit unscathed, the last thing they will do is fire another head coach, especially after one season. But I thought this story was just freaking bizarre and figured we should jump into it here. Thanks for watching. That's Good Sports. Make sure you come back tomorrow. I'm about to drop a worst draft day trades episode. And if you haven't watched the Russell Wilson ep, it is on the screen right now. Check it. Don't wreck it.